If you fancy yourself to be a bit of an adrenaline junkie, you're going to absolutely love what we have in store for you today. By far, the coolest way to check out Coral Bay is by quad bike. So, strap on your helmet. We're going for a ride. If you haven't driven one of these before, I promise you they are super easy. You'll get the hang of it in a cinch. We set off south from Coral Bay and it doesn't take long before we are blasting our way up and down the sand dunes. The smell of fresh salty water, the wind blowing in your hair, there really is no better way to check out this spectacular and isolated stretch of coastline. Next, we pick up speed as we burn along a winding track. One of the best advantages about being on a quad bike is the ability to explore areas that are usually only accessible by four-wheel drive. Our first stop takes us to a very unique location. Perched up high in the cliffs, we cast our eyes down in the hope of spotting turtles feeding in the shallows below. During the trip, there is ample opportunity to pull over and take plenty of photos. And here, if you're lucky enough, you'll actually see the turtles come right up to the reef and have a little bit of nibble on the seaweed. The tours have been operating for 25 years, and Stu, our guide, says conservation is high on the agenda. Stu, this whole stretch of coastline's just magnificent, but you guys want to keep it that way, right?
We do want to keep it that way. We do our very best to stay on the main tracks. Dune rehabilitation is very important to us to keep the vegetation growing and obviously keeps the wildlife coming back and gives you all something to look at when you're out on tour.
What's your favourite part of the tour?
I think my favourite part would be the highlight of looking over the iridescent water from the top of the sand dunes. Just looks amazing, but also going down to some of the sand dunes themselves are pretty impressive.
And I bet you never get sick of this crystal blue. Is the trip over just yet?
It's not over just yet. I've definitely got something in store for you just down the track, so we'll go check it out.
Lastly, we pull up to a stunningly secluded beach that's great for snorkeling. And what a special spot this is. I'm just about to head out there, go for a beautiful 150-metre drift snorkel here at Five Fingers Reef. A beautiful way to end our quad biking journey.